It's Lulumay and Simon.
Hello. Welcome to Lulumay's channel once again.
Yay.
So if you guys remember a little while back, we released a video explaining about our experience with fine arts. National Fine Arts Competition presented by Assemblies of God.
Yeah.
And we explained how we won and everything, but we did leave out one little fact. There was something else that happened on that trip that neither of us two specifically will ever forget.
No. So we're in the same outfits because we're filming this on the same day.
Yeah.
just to mention.
Thanks for pointing that out. So I was like,
hey, people are gonna notice.
I know. So what?
Anyway, so I have been told a ton about him when I started going to youth group at Real Life Church,
yeah,
where he had gone with his friends
for a while. I've been to Real Life since I was about 8 or 9 years old. So.
Anyway, he disappeared like right before I got there. So I had never met him.
Yeah.
But one of his friends, JT,
yep.
so he was the first person to talk to me.
Yeah, apparently.
I was like 12 when I started going to youth there. Anyway, I started liking JT for some odd reason. I don't understand myself now. Trust me, I don't. So I liked him for about a year. Some random little 6th graders told him. Anyway, we started dating. We dated for like 6 months. And he told me a lot about this one. Like, a lot. Like, talked about him like a lot.
Yeah.
Everyone talked about him.
JT has known me as a kid, and some of those other people, I didn't even know they talked about me. So it was like,
everyone talks about you.
Okay.
You're like church famous.
Apparently I am. Okay.
I couldn't go down a hallway without someone being like, have you met Simon? I'm like, no.
Wow.
Yeah, it was insane. And then he came back and people stopped talking.
Oh.
Well, until... Yeah.
Yeah. So she's heard all this talk about me, and she still has not met me.
At that point.
So she doesn't even know fully who I am.
No.
No.
So fast forward like a year. Districts. I sign up for this. I'm bored. I have nothing else to do. It sounds like a good opportunity.
Yep.
I explained all that stuff. Mm-hmm. I go in for the first thingamajiggy for districts, and this one walks in.
Yeah, because I signed up as well because I was told about it and I was looking forward to it. So I was like, let's do it.
So everyone told me so many things about him, but nobody said he was cute.
I'm flattered.
If you've seen him, comment if you agree. Anyway,
oh gosh.
So I started liking him at that point.
Yeah.
Districts. And then, so that we started preparing for districts in like September.
January.
Yeah.
It was
like,
January. That's when that
they
started.
were starting talking about it in September.
Yeah.
And then we had districts on April.
All that you've heard of.
If you haven't watched the video, go watch it because none of this is going to make sense.
Yeah.
None of it.
Yeah. I did eventually meet her in like a few of the the rehearsals that we were doing. I got to know her a little bit. All I knew she was doing a songwriting. Yep. I didn't know much about her.
Yeah. I was newish at the church, so like nobody knew me at that point. Yeah.
So it was a little odd. It was like she met me. All I know is that she was also a jolly person. So I was like, yeah, I like this person. She's cool.
And very energetic,
yes.
Especially with new people.
Exactly. So I was like,
I make
cool.
friends with everyone. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So after districts, funny enough, on the way home from districts, I got to drive home with this one. Kind of.
Cue me sitting in the back, going like this.
Yeah, because actually her dad took us home. He took me home, and I got to know him a bit. I got to know his dad was a producer. So now I'm tight with him because I make music and we're both producers, so we do a lot of that talk. Yeah. So I was like, and she's sitting in the back. I don't know what she's doing.
I was making sure Andre didn't fall on me. He was sleeping in the back seat. I was making sure he stayed towards the window.
Yeah. Okay. So fast forward a bit. In the summer, we did not really see each other at all. No.
I had practices at home because I didn't have a coach.
Yeah, and so
I didn't want one.
I facilitated my own practices because I'm pretty much self-taught, and
Yeah.
and even with my group, I invited them to my house because I
Yeah.
kind of dictated it, almost.
Yeah. So, I kept going to youth. This one didn't exist. At
Yeah.
youth, like, you weren't there.
No, because I
Um,
was heavily running the channels, and during
Yeah.
the summer,
Yeah.
they started to blow up. So I was like,
Yeah.
yo, let's do it.
So, fast forward to nationals. We get there to get on the bus to San Francisco. We still haven't talked. I don't
like
know.
fully had a conversation.
Yeah, like we still haven't had like a full on conversation. It was, hi,
yeah,
moving on.
yeah. Because a lot of times we were moving too, so we couldn't
Yeah.
like fully sit down to do so.
Yeah, but,
Yeah.
like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I had DM'd you on Instagram. Well,
You have.
when like in between districts and going to nationals,
Yes.
I DM'd you on Instagram saying something about.
You had some pieces that you
Yeah.
wanted to give to me, so like,
I
okay.
was like, I don't know what to do with these. I'm probably never gonna use them. Here you go.
I was like, okay, shoot. I haven't used them just yet, but they
They
might
exist.
be. We'll try something.
Anyway, so fast forward to nationals. Bus ride, plane ride, boring. He beat me at Smash Bros. 3 times while we were at the convention center that one morning.
Yep.
He's really good at video games.
Yeah, that's what
I had like just gotten a Switch though, so
Oh,
don't
okay.
blame me. I didn't
Okay.
have any video games before that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just assumed you did, but
No.
whatever.
I had Smash Bros. That was like it.
Okay.
And then my dad stole FIFA and had the Switch the entire trip. I played it that one time,
And that was it?
Yeah.
Wow.
that entire trip.
Okay.
So fast forward, day 1 was kind of normal. Day 2 was normal. I think we had spoken at that point, like actually talked.
We had at that point we did
I
because
think
everyone.
day 2 is when I showed you all the comedy skits that I have.
No, that was the very last day.
No,
That was the very.
that
last
was the
day.
very last day? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm moving too fast.
Yes. But so everyone else was pretty much asleep. Us two, we were already awake.
Yeah.
Everyone was asleep from the plane ride, and the fact that we were a few hours ahead, because we had just gotten from California to Orlando. So it was
Everyone was sleeping, so we played Smash Bros.
yeah, we just
Destiny stole my pillow and slept.
yep, all that.
So I went swimming. This one didn't exist. He introverted himself with YouTube stuff.
For like the first 3 days. She didn't even know.
I thought you were like sleeping or something.
No, I was.
I didn't know you had a YouTube at that point, so I was just like,
What
he
is he?
dead.
No, I
He
was.
didn't exist.
I was heavily working because I did not make any video plans before the trip, and I was like, "Oh shoot, I have to edit these really quick." So I was up during the night and away from you guys, obviously, editing videos to get them on the channel
Yeah.
and to make sure that I stayed up to date. So it was
Yeah.
like,
Anyway, so we have comp days. He does his thing. What day was pool day? Pool day was 3rd day, right?
that was, yeah, because
3rd day.
that was the day you went.
Yeah.
And then we just went back and
That
then
was
went to the pool.
that was my favorite day.
Yeah, so pool day.
Pool day.
Explain now.
So, a few of the people that went with us. So there was you,
Mhm.
JT, Christian, which is JT's
JT's
little
brother.
brother. Oh no, that happened on the 2nd day.
What
the thing
happened?
with Christian.
I know. Yeah, I know that.
I didn't say that. So me and JT dated when I was like 13, no, 12.
Yeah,
Like 12 and 13.
and then
Christian is his little brother. He's like 2 years younger, maybe? I don't know. How old is he?
yeah, he's about 2.5 years younger.
I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm the same age as his brother, JT.
Yeah.
I'm the same age as JT.
And Christian is 2.5 years younger.
Yeah.
And JT, I mean, no, Christian was trying to.
He asked me out on the trip on the 2nd day.
I'm like, boy, how?
I don't know. I said no.
Obviously.
That existed.
So, and then just freaking,
Next day, pool day. So JT knew that I liked that one, and so did Destiny. And so they formulated a plan. I was not aware of this at all. Usually when you have wing people, they like include you in what's going on.
they kind of informed me just a little bit because remember I told you no, they didn't tell me about the whole claiming thing. Not
Oh.
that. They told me, no, all JT told me, he's like he asked if I liked you. I'm like, why are you asking me that? Because he's like, cuz Layla really likes you. So I was like, oh gosh. So I'm like, okay.
Oh
So,
yeah, my name's Layla, by the way.
yeah, this is Layla. Her real name is not Lulumay.
Yeah,
Lulumay is just her channel name.
I was just like, oh, they haven't heard that yet.
Yeah. So yeah. So after I was told that, I'm like, okay, I gotta test this somehow to see if she actually does. Because sometimes JT can be flaky, and I'm like, dude, what you talking about?
I didn't know any of this at all.
Yeah. Let alone, I didn't even know that she liked me remotely at all. So we went to pool day, and I stayed there for a good 20 minutes or something.
Yeah,
just
and then you
having fun.
got up to leave, and I was like, no.
she wanted me to stay, so I was
Yes.
like, okay, let's see how this goes.
Yeah, so basically, JT and Destiny had this whole thing. I forgot what me and JT were talking about, but he ended up picking me up bridal style. I'm really, really light,
Especially in the pool.
especially in the pool. I'm like 20 pounds lighter. I think it was like 80 pounds or something on that trip. It was insane.
Mm-hmm.
So he picked me up bridal style, and Simon comes crossing the pool while I'm just sitting there, like, have no clue what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And this one snatches me out of JT's arms,
While
still in
holding
bridal
her.
style,
Yeah.
walks across to the other side of the pool, and I say, "Did you just claim me?" And he said, "Yes." I was dying.
her head, and her heart just like exploded at that point. So it's like,
I was dead.
Yeah.
I was dead. Anyway, so that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Then we finally actually had a conversation.
Yeah. That was at that point we were just like, okay, we kind of connected a bit. I still didn't actually know if she liked me or not. It was a bonding. Let's just say that. It just went okay.
Yeah. So after everyone left the pool, me and the four girls. Oh, Margie was there too.
Yes.
So it was me, Destiny, Kaylee, and Margie.
Yeah.
So us four girls go running into our room, and we had Mama Rhonda and Alicia in there. But Alicia wasn't in there. Mama Rhonda was. She was watching something on Hulu.
Yeah. And you three are just like on the bed.
So we got changed first. Duh.
Yeah.
But we jumped on the bed, and I was just sitting there, all, like, looking at stuff on YouTube or something, and all three of them just jump on my bed, and they're like, so? And I'm just like, huh?
They all knew something was up.
They all knew. Destiny had somehow filled them in on what was happening. Like, they all knew the plan.
Yes.
I'm not joking. Like, everyone knew the plan except for us.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, even Mama Rhonda was like, uh-huh.
Oh my god.
So, Mama Rhonda is one of our youth leaders, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So is Alicia.
She's gonna be referred as Mama Rhonda.
Yeah. So
forever will.
we call this tea time because we literally just started gossiping until like 2 a.m.
Yeah. I had no clue. I was asleep at that time.
So we
was
started
tired.
talking about him snatching me in the pool, and then I had told everyone about the Christian thing.
Oh god.
Because I hadn't said anything about it yet.
Oh.
Everybody was asleep by the time that I didn't feel the need to gossip.
No.
But tea time.
I was like.
And then Alicia comes running in like halfway through the pool story, like re-explaining it, because Margie and Kaylee weren't there.
And then she's just like.
So I was re-explaining like what happened. Short story, but I probably added more detail because I was.
She was off.
Yeah.
Like.
So Alicia comes into the room and she hears us talking and she jumps on the bed with us and she goes, "What's the tea, sis?" And we all just died laughing, and so I had to re-explain the story and the situation, what was going on. And she was like, "Oh, you like him?" And I was like, "Mm-hmm."
Yeah.
And so that's how that whole thing started. So the next day was Universal.
Yeah.
And I think I told you this, but so you started walking off with your dad in some random direction, and the rest of the youth group went another direction, and Destiny literally pushed me in your direction.
Was that how you got to Hagrid's?
Yes.
Oh.
Literally. Like, he went straight to Hagrid's.
I was
Destiny
going straight for that
literally,
coaster.
like, took me by the waist and was like, "Go." And so I just ran to catch up, and so I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna hang with you," and you were like, "Cool."
So that's how you skipped the whole. Oh, that's how you decided to skip the whole line, skip at least like a quarter of the line and get in.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
I was trying to catch up with you. So I caught up with this one.
Yeah.
And so we spent basically the entire day together. We rode almost all the rides.
Which, by the way, were top notch.
Yes, they were
I
amazing.
didn't know it was gonna be that
It
good.
was so cool to see him in his like preferred environment.
Yeah, since I'm a coaster enthusiast, I knew about Universal Orlando. I've heard so many things. I just didn't know it was that good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Mm-hmm. But then, so, yeah.
Butterbeer.
So, yeah.
I talked all about this in the Fine Arts one.
Yeah. And then after that day, I still don't, even at this point, I still did not get the notion if she liked me or not. I mean, I could kind of tell that she was fond of me and wanted to hang out. But, like...
I'm a subtle flirter.
Yeah. So it was just kind of odd.
I'm very subtle.
And also, I was in the park, so I was just like, dude, I want to get on this ride. But yeah, sure, tag along. So
he had no idea what was happening. He was just focusing on the rides and stuff. And
yeah, pretty much.
That's like me at Sac Anime.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm not focusing on anything else. I see a Bakugo across the hall, I'm running.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so it was really cool to see him where he likes to be. I still didn't know anything about his connects or his channel or anything. Finally, when we got back to the hotel that night,
then
JT was like, "Oh yeah, he has a channel." And then I watched your thing, so I was like, "Oh."
That was what I was doing. So,
everything made sense.
Yeah.
At that point.
So then the last day.
So.
The last day was, in my opinion, one of my favorite days.
So we got on a plane to go to Orlando. I mean, home.
Yeah.
From Orlando. I don't think we had a layover on that one.
Nope.
And
it was straight.
everyone else fell asleep at some point except for us.
Yeah.
So
we were busy talking.
We were talking. We mainly talked in notes because we were trying to be quiet. And eventually I pulled him into a game of Truth or Dare because I really wanted to know if he liked me or not.
That was her sneaky way. So it was like...
And that's how I find information out, so...
Yeah. So eventually I did, during the Truth or Dare game, I think I chose the truth. And then eventually I told her, okay, real talk, I like you. So it's like... And then she said the same. So it was like, no wonder it was easy to connect with you. So it's like...
so there was an aisle in between us.
And so we were legit sitting like
we were sitting like this.
Like with the aisle right here.
The aisle in between us. We were probably a little bit further apart.
Yeah.
We were like hunched over, like trying to whisper to each other. And
this was just the funniest way.
So one of the funnier things was, I think at some point we ended up holding hands.
Oh yeah.
Or something. And Alicia wakes up. She's sitting behind him, and she like wakes up and she like looks over and she's like, "You two a thing now?"
And I'm like,
and I just sit there going, "Oh dear Lord."
The same in my head. I'm just like, oh gosh, what did we unleash? What just happened now?
So nobody knew what happened. I think Destiny found out because I showed her the notes later.
Sure, yeah.
I was like, because they were all pushing it, and so I was like, "Here's your evidence. You worked."
Yeah, you got your wish.
I was pretty much like,
Congratulations.
"Thank you." And then we spent the bus ride home.
Still talking to each other while everyone was asleep.
Everyone fell asleep in the bus ride home, which was like a good hour and a half. And so we talked that entire time, and then we get home, it's like 2 a.m, everyone else is tired, I'm excited because it's my birthday. I mean, who's not excited on their birthday?
Coincidentally, we connected on her birthday.
Yeah, so yeah.
And that's kind of how this whole thing started, which is why she's in a lot of my videos, and I'm now in, like, editing her entire channel.
Yeah.
Well,
that's why you see me in a lot of his vlogs, because I exist.
Yeah, so...
If we vlogged every time he was over here, or I was over at his house...
There would be a vlog channel full of those.
There would be way too many videos.
Of just us two.
So yeah, we started dating on my birthday. So it'll be a year on August 6th. I don't know when we're releasing this, but it's July 22nd.
It might even be past.
It might even be past, so we might already have hit a year.
So we'll see.
So yeah, and we're hoping for more.
Yep.
Yay.
Yeah, I love this one. She's awesome.
Yeah, we started getting questions, and so we were like,
why not?
You caught up.
Yep. Okay.
Good job.
So yeah, that's why you see this a lot.
That's how we met. That was like, okay, we met at districts, and then we started dating the day that we got back from nationals. So we met in like January, and we started dating August 6th. So count the months if you want to.
Yeah. So yeah, that's how this went, and that's basically the explanation of this video. So yeah, I'm glad you guys got to watch this, and we're just hoping for more. You guys will see a lot more content. I am one of the main editors for her channel. I'm helping her.
The only editor.
The only editor. Well, I'm teaching her how to do stuff, but she does all the rest of the raw work. So.
Yeah, because as we have seen, you can't.
Yeah.
Other than coasters, you're good at coasters. I can't do that.
I know.
You take that.
Okay, but by all means, you guys please subscribe to this channel and also let us know your feedback on what else you guys would like to see.
Yeah.
Because
if
that'll
you have
help
any
her out.
questions, because we probably left out a ton of details.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any questions on what happened, ask away. If we get enough, we'll do like a Q&A or something.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know.
Alrighty, but yeah, we're gonna round out this video, and why don't you go ahead and say goodbye to the camera? So,
bye.
Yep, we'll see you guys later.
Subscribe, watch things.
Mm-hmm.
I have more stuff coming.
Yep. See y'all.